Having our special meeting today, June 2000, June 23, 2023. Danvers Public Schools is a dynamic community of independent learners dedicated to respect, responsibility, creativity, and pursuit of academic and personal excellence. This meeting is being broadcast on Danvers Community Access Television. And is there anyone via Zoom who is recording the proceedings? Okay. So with that, we may begin. So the purpose of today first is that we do need to vote on contracts for Mary Wormers, who will be, as of June 1st, going back to her role as assistant superintendent. And we do need to vote on Pam Crumb's contract also.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
Yes.
My recollection is that all meetings, anytime a meeting is remote, we have to do a roll call vote.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Sure.
Crane.
Yeah.
Robin Doherty,
Here.
Alice Campbell,
There's no motion on the table. I'm just saying as we go forward, Robin.
Oh, a motion now to,
No, I'm just saying when we do the motions for.
yes,
the
I know
contract-
that, yes.
Okay,
yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
Robin Doherty,
Here.
Alice Campbell,
Here.
Eric Crane,
Here,
Josh Kepnes,
Yep, here.
Gabe Lopes.
Here.
Okay.
Can someone make a motion?
So we can start with Mary's contracts. Does anyone want to make a motion on Mary's contract?
I would make a motion that we approve the contract of Mary Wormers as Assistant Superintendent to commence on July 1st, 2023.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion?
I would say just Mary, we appreciate what you did as the interim superintendent, and I know that Dan looks forward to working with you, and I'll let him speak for himself, but everything we know and we've experienced suggests that you're going to be a great help to Dan going forward, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, I would echo that. Thank you, Mary. And we're excited for you to get back to the curriculum, your love, your first love.
Thanks. Can I take a moment and then thank Adam Federico, though? Without Adam's support, I definitely physically would not be here today, because he just was amazing as the facilities director and transportation. He really helped us out through that. So he's really a partner in central office. So I really appreciate all his help and support.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
I'm happy to join in too, and I appreciate the collaboration. Since moving forward with my selection, Mary's been invaluable with the transition. We've met many times. We've talked on the phone many times. Just really hugely helpful with this transitional piece, and looking forward to her continued leadership as we move forward. So I'm just very pleased and grateful for her work and seeing what she's done from afar. Just knowing that typically this is a 2- and 3-person operation, and just seeing how she's navigated everything this year that I've seen, I so appreciate that. And again, looking forward to our continued partnership.
Thank you. So does Janet have to do a roll call on the vote again after?
Yes, we have to do a roll
Okay,
call
every
on
time
any
we vote.
that we take.
Okay.
So roll call, Robin Doherty,
Yes.
Alice Campbell,
Yes.
Eric Crane,
Yes.
Josh Kepnes,
Yes.
Gabe Lopes.
He is frozen. Oh, there he is.
Gabe Lopes. He's present, audio not working.
Can you type in the chat?
He
He's
said the
okay,
thumbs
that's-
up.
Okay.
That is an aye. Yeah.
All right.
Aye.
Okay. So that moves to our next contract, Pam Crum. So need a motion for that.
I move that we approve the contract of Pam Crum as business manager commencing on July 1st, 2023.
Second.
Any discussion? So Pam, I want to thank you. I know that you had a couple different positions before you got here. And I think that you've adapted really well. You've learned really quickly. You did a great job with the budget this year. I enjoy you coming to the school committee meetings and just catching us up on things, especially like with all the changes that are constantly happening, and you're really trying to get ahead of that. So I just really want to thank you. And I am looking forward to working with you next year. And I think the district's really lucky to have you, and we're happy. So
Thank you very much. I've appreciated the support of the committee and Mary and Adam both. I look forward to working with Dan, Mary, and Adam next year as we continue to build on what we've able to accomplish this year.
I just want to add that, Pam did an amazing job against a lot of odds. I mean, we really were in the skeleton crew. She really, Keith was doing the job with Pam as his accountant, and Pam Crum actually picked up the business manager position and really ran with it, and without any backup support. And she and I she was very patient with me as we were learning the budget together and building a budget for the first time together. And I think as we went through that process with town hall and select board, FinCom, town meeting, I think you saw that the hard work that she really put into building that budget. So I really appreciate everything she's done for the district.
thank you. Anyone else?
I would just say, thank you, Pam, for all you did. And we had a really, really effective management team between Mary, Adam, and Pam this year. And Dan, you're walking into a good situation because of these three individuals who worked so hard and did so well.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. And again, Pam has been instrumental as well. We've met a number of times, and we will continue that partnership. And I've seen how she's worked with Mary and had the opportunity to watch the collaboration here with your school committee and the operations in terms of the budget, and just very impressed with that. So I'm very, very happy that both have been approved and supported throughout the process.
Yeah, I'll just share that. Mary first. Unbelievable job this year. Answering every single phone call, every single text, every single email, every single request. I don't think you ever said no to me once. Your response to parents was spot on, especially if someone directly sent me a message. I reached out to you, you were on it. Sometimes you were already on it before I even elevated anything. So really an incredible job with a ton of obstacles and a ton of challenges. So we're really lucky to have you. So thank you.
Thank you, Gabe. That's nice.
And Pam, it's been great knowing you this year, and really looking forward to your continued efforts with us. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I think we're ready for a roll call.
Robin Doherty,
Yes.
Alice Campbell,
Yes.
Eric Crane,
Yes.
Josh Kepnes,
Yes.
Gabe Lopes.
Yes.
Okay. Mary, do you want to take over the next item, or do you want me to?
I did, well, yes, actually, there's a second item of interest. It just came up this morning.
Okay.
I wanted to start with is our third graders were on the wake up call on Channel 5 this morning.
that's cool.
So what was
Wow.
great is that, and Adam could talk more about it, but the Danvers High students were actually the facilitators of this workshop. The Historical Society was, needed more volunteers. And so then Michael Powers and Julie Posternak kind of teamed up and kind of got those high school kids trained on the local history spots that the third graders attend. And it was a great experience. So it was such a good wake up call this morning. The third graders really were cheering a lot in the background. Adam, do you want to talk about the high school or just?
Yeah, no, just it was, another opportunity for us to have our high school students work with our elementary school students. I feel like we had so many examples of that this year, and we're just really excited to partner with all of the schools, K through 8 in the coming years, and keep those kind of opportunities going. I know that the high school kids, I think, enjoyed it just as much, having a chance to work with those youngsters. So we're really proud of our kids for doing that. So great job.
Excellent. And then the other item that is actually on the agenda is what I wrote in the second annual safety presentation. If you remember back in September, end of September of this year, we partnered with the Danvers Police Department and they did a presentation of our enhanced lockdown protocols for safety. And I wanted to announce that we're going to be doing that again this coming school year. I think that the incidents that happened at St. John's Prep and then the accidental alarm, the accidental triggering of the alarm at Smith School really brought forward, had us as an administrative team and as a school district kind of reflect on our safety protocols because they were, quite authentic drills for us. And we made some refinements to that. We will, and I could turn it to Dan too, that he's invited us chief level to attend our administrative council meeting this summer. So we will have talk about some of the refinements we have put in place with the Danvers Police Department. And
Right, I'm happy to speak on that. So in terms of my entry plan as well, the safety component is a major piece of that, as well as, just reviewing all aspects and artifacts of the district. But school safety is obviously number one. I met with Chief Lovell actually a couple of weeks ago just to talk about, moving forward in terms of our work together. And a big piece of that will be this summer, not only working with the chief and looking forward to the meeting this fall, but as well as with all the administrative team at the retreat and making it interactive. So that way, when we roll out this at the start of school, we're very clear in terms of our protocols and procedures moving forward. So I'm looking forward to that. And certainly we can speak more about that. We have our school committee retreat as well and can provide updates when we get to our first school committee meeting, which I'm looking forward to that. But school safety certainly is always first and foremost in our minds, and certainly seeing the work that has been done here and knowing that moving forward, there's always that piece of refinement and having a lot of familiarity with the procedures and protocols that you have in place. Looking forward to matching and looking for ways that we can always improve. And I think communication is the key with that as well.
Through you, Madam Chair, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So Mary, precisely what happened at Smith School? What triggered that alarm?
The town hall IT department was running a upgrade on the front door security system at Smith. And when they did that, it triggered the enhanced lockdown alarm when that upgrade was happening.
So something no one expected would happen.
No one expected. In fact, according to the IT department, they looked at the protocols for upgrading, and it did not say, that alarm would be triggered if they ran the update. So I think that's why they felt like it was okay to run it when they did. So, but that was not the case. They ran the upgrade, and then the enhanced lockdown was triggered.
Hopefully a lesson learned for the future there.
Yeah, oh, for sure. The IT department at the town definitely did, because that is something that, obviously being in our school-based technology department understands,
Sure.
Not to be doing any kind of updates when students and teachers are kind of in the building.
Right.
Around any of it, so that they know no one's, using the applications that they might be upgrading or whatever. So they don't want to,
Right.
they don't want to affect the normal operations of the school day. So.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
I would just like to just make a statement about the safety incidents and the law shelter in place and the evacuation. I know I will say just to the community that I did fail to address it at the June meeting, so about the St. John's Prep incident, so I apologize for that. So I just wanted to address both incidents. I would like to take this opportunity to address the May 22nd St. John's Prep incident and the incident on June 14th that caused the Smith School community to evacuate or barricade the school. In regards to both incidents, I would like to personally thank all the staff and students for their courage and bravery. They certainly emulated what it means to be bulldog brave. I cannot begin to understand how traumatizing the false alarm on June 14th was for the Smith community. However, please know that we are working closely and diligently with the town to ensure an accident like this never happens in any of the schools, and will provide more specific details as to what changes will take place in the future. I would now like to take a moment to address the May 22nd incident at St. John's Prep. While I understand families were extremely concerned with the safety of their children, this also is an opportunity to remind us all as school committee members, it is never acceptable to use our role or influence as a school committee member to circumvent safety procedures that all others are expected to adhere to. With that, as chair, I would like to apologize on behalf of the school committee to the individuals who witnessed this, as this behavior is not condoned. So I just felt like that was important to express to the community, given some feedback that we did receive.
Yeah, and I'll just echo that. However difficult it may be to sort of divide that role, between parent and school committee member, we have to be very careful about how we conduct ourselves in terms of even the appearance of getting any special privilege or treatment as a school committee member. So hopefully it's a one-off and a thing that will be long in the past.
So I think we are looking forward to the retreat. Then we have our August school committee meeting, and then we will finalize a date with Chief Level for the safety forum. I don't know what we would call it, but that piece. So I guess this concludes our meeting unless there's anything else people want to share or discuss. All right, it's a quick meeting, folks.
To adjourn.
Oh, your motion.
Do we need a motion to adjourn?
Second.
No, I can't make it. One of you have to make it.
Oh,
You make
motion to adjourn.
Second.
Now we need a roll call.
Roll call, Robin Doherty,
Yes.
Alice Campbell,
Yes.
Eric Crane,
Yes.
Josh Kepnes,
Yes.
Gabe Lopes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So have a nice weekend, everyone.